Mornings. What's up? Yeah, whatever. What's going on? As you can see, I'm over an hour late for my own fucking stream. Good job, Patrick. That'll really grow your channel there. Fucking numbskull. What's up, everyone? You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. Welcome to the weigh-in show. It was supposed to start an hour ago. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Shit happens. The dispensary was a nightmare today. Their fucking debit card machine was down, so everyone had to use the ATM, and it was just like an hour over what it should have been. But whatever, man. I'm here. It's Friday, which means I'm going to be giving you another UFC weigh-in show, covering UFC Vegas 80, the weigh-ins for that show. They have already started. I've gone back and watched most of them, but there's like one or two dudes that have weighed in. I'm going to put up the banner right now, but it doesn't really matter because there's no one in here, and I'm just talking to myself. So what is going on? Let's see. So I will make the banner here. I will tell you this. Dudes are looking rough on the scales today. I will say that. I'm going to make this banner right now. These will be your official UFC Vegas 80 weigh-in results in chronological order as the fighters stepped to the scale. Bobby Green was first, weighed 156, thought he looked rough. Dawson was next, thought he looked rough as well. He looked a little better than Bobby, but he still looked a little sucked. Drew Dober always looks like shit, but he made the weight. Rick Glenn looked like shit too, but he also made the weight. So that fight's official. Let's see. Montana De La Rosa looks fine. Well, she doesn't always look fine on the scales, but she looked fine here. She was all gussied up. Diana Belbita all did up too. She always looks pretty nice on the scales. Made weight no problem. I forget the dude's first name, but Mendonça, Mateus, that's it. Mateus Mendonça looked a little rough. Not as rough as Nate Mayness did, but he still made the weight, as did Nate Mayness. Arichi Lang, I left him in neutral. I thought he looked okay. Better than he did trying to make 125, but in any case, he looked all right, I guess. Algeo looked better than I've seen him look before. Oh, God. So, yeah. Seen Bill Algeo look way worse on the scales. Abdul Razak Al Hassan looks way healthier, fighting at 185. He weighed in at 184 and a half. Thought he looked fine. Joe Pyfer looked good, his opponent, at 185. It just started to rain outside, so this is the perfect little just fucking hunker down, talk some UFC. We're on the eve of UFC Vegas 80, gentlemen. This card fucking sucks. I said it yesterday on the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. Make sure you subscribe to that or follow whatever. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's follow. No, it is a subscription. So subscribe to the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you can find podcasts, you can find that one. It was the return of the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. It was a good episode. I didn't feel like me personally, I was not on top of my game. That was not my best podcast episode. So I feel like I can do better, but it was shout out to Cal from Don't Tout. Good being on stream with him for the first time. He knows his shit. Sounded good on the mic. Hope it's not the last time I'm on stream with him, but shout out to Big Show, shout out to Mills, shout out to all the boys at Pub. I will be in the Pub Fight Companion Saturday night, tomorrow night for these fights. I've made my picks. Well, no, I've not made my picks yet. I need to make my picks for the Pub contest. If you have not already, sign up for it. It's really free and easy to sign up for. And you have the chance to win money. At least $100. I've won it myself before twice. Looking to win it the third time, get my black belt. I've been saying that for a couple months now, so it needs to fucking happen already. Need to make some good picks this week. But yeah, man, shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Been putting on this contest week after week after week. I can tell you personally, the payouts are damn near instantaneous, so you don't have to worry about that. You just have to make good picks. So sign up for that shit. Shout out to the boys at Pub. Check out the podcast. Now, I kind of sucked on it, but check it out anyway for the other gentleman on there. But anyways, yeah, man, that was yesterday. Wednesday was the start of the Cosmic Countdown. It was a new episode of TC's Entertainment Center. Was there with my co-host Aaron the dog. Make sure you follow him anywhere you can. I'll put the banner up here in a second. But yeah, man, it was a good time, and there will be a new episode this Wednesday as well. So check that out. More on that to come. I have, let's see, back to the weigh-ins. Today's Friday, doing the weigh-ins. Munoz was 136. Johnny Munoz kind of looked rough, body language-wise. He looked okay physically, but a little sluggish. Kutalaba looked good. Kutalaba with hair. 205.5. Hernandez looked rough. Shaved head Hernandez was looking kind of crazy. 145.5 for him. Vanessa Demopoulos looked a little crazy. Demo. She was like on her tippy toes and like sighing real deeply, like she is like worn out or something. I don't know, man. She looks a little crazy. Nate Mayness cutting down to 126. He's looked the worst so far that I've seen, but I have missed a couple, which I need to catch up on. But that's what I got so far. One person in the chat. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. So I'm not sitting here talking to myself like fucking Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. But those are your results so far. I'm going to go back and actually see if I missed anything. I'm sure I have. John Gooden doing the FITA weigh-in announcements. I like John Gooden, man. People hate on that dude really fucking hard, man. I don't know what it is. Just hating on the tall, skinny, handsome British dude, man. Tall, skinny gods forever, dude. Tall, skinny kings forever. Be hating on John Gooden. He's jealous. Jealous of his devilishly handsome good looks, the high cheekbones, tall, dark, and handsome. Brother, I can relate. They will hate you for it. All right, here we go. I think this is, yeah, Hernandez. A whole lot of nothing. And then who we got here? Alex Morono, toweling off. God, he looks crazy on the scale sometimes too. He looks like he's about to die. He's like gape mouth, like, is this fight gonna happen? He is hands on his knees. Hands on his knees. Hands on his knees. $170.5 for Alex Morono, looking like shit. Looking like hot dog shit. I want to say Nate Maness looked the worst, but body language wise, nah, it's Alex Morono, man. The dude, gape mouth, hands on his knees, about to fall the fuck out. 170.5. Morono looks like shit. In my just expert opinion. Expert professional fighter opinion. Sorry. Yeah, don't be tall, dark, and handsome, John Gooden. The haters won't like it, I promise you. All right, here we go. JJ, low-key girl next door, cutie pie energy. $125.5. JJ looking rough though for sure. 125.5 for JJ Aldrich. Maness. 3 fighters to go, no one in the wings. Thank you, John Gooden, for that update. See, what a professional, man. Morono, 170.5, looking rough as a motherfucker. Aldrich, 125.5, looking a little rough herself, if I'm honest. I like to think that I am most of the time. All right. Yeah, that's all we got so far. 3 fighters left, gentlemen and ladies. Probably just gentlemen today, but you never know. All right, who do I think is looking good so far? Less than I think are looking bad. Okay, looking sharp. Montana. Billiam. Razak. Pfeiffer. Joe P. Joaquin Buckley looking pretty good. I'll say that. A huge muscular dude like that, cutting 15 pounds down to 170. It's a tough one, man, but he looks pretty good. So shout out to him for making the cut, making the adjustment. He was never a huge middleweight, like height wise, but like he's a pretty big dude. Ions, positively charged ions, Kutalaba, looking pretty good. Looking a little weird with hair, to be honest. All right, but that's who I think is looking pretty good so far. Not that it matters. As I always say, if I was you, I would not wait to make your picks or bets based on how these fighters look on the scale. It really doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with who the better fighter is. But just in my opinion, that's who I think is looking good so far. Now, most of these fighters for this card so far have not looked good. Bobby Green looked tired and drained. Grant Dawson looks sucked out. He looked a little better than Bobby, but Drew Dober always looks crazy. Ricky Glenn. Ricky. You ain't no damn Ricky. What are you, fucking 13 years old? You a Rick Bo. Rick Glenn. Little Ricky. All right, Mateus Mendonch. Johnny Munoz, I thought did not look super hot. Alex Hernandez, I thought looked kind of crazy. Vanessa looking a little wild. Of course, Nate looked really rough. But, man, he looked rough physically, but his body language was okay. Like, his physique was all sucked out, but his body language was better than, it was way better than Alex Morono. It was better than Johnny Munoz. Mendonce kind of looks sucked out too, man. You could fucking see the complete outline of his fucking clavicles. Like, he looked a little wild too. He fucking, Jesus Cristo fucking, he did this, did a Hail Mary. Trying to think what that shit was called. Where am I at? Nate. Morono. And JJ. But yeah, while we're talking about the weigh-ins, a lot of fighters looking rough. Alex? Yeah. Morono? Yeah. God, all right. Jesus Christ. All right, boys. So those are your weigh-in results as they stand right now. We are waiting on 3 fighters. Let me see who they are. Still waiting on ... Who we waiting on, boys? Shout out to the 3 people in the building now. Apologies for the late start. But I'm caught up. I'm caught up now, goddammit. MMA Junkie. That'd be great if this website could load. All right, here we go. We are still waiting on the following fighters to weigh in. Philippe Leans. We are still waiting on Carolina Kowalski WICZ. Telling you, dude. Polish has the craziest spellings. Polish is a wild language and seems very difficult to speak and write in. Let's see. KK, Lens, and who? Who? Who the fuck? Kaneko Murata must have weighed in as well. I missed that. So we're only waiting on 2. That's it. John Good misspoke because everyone else has weighed in. The whole main card's official. Algio Hernandez are both good. Dober, Glenn both look like shit, but I mean they made it. Buckley, Morono both. Buckley looked good. Morono looked like shit. Alisson and Piper both look good. Dawson and Green both look like shit. But the main card is official. We're just waiting on Felipe Lins and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. That's it. So where are we at? Well, I have burning questions, but I don't have a chat to give me burning answers. So I guess I won't bother with those now, will I? Tell you the truth, when this shit is over with and these fucking stare downs happen, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, dude. What a nightmare start to this Friday stream. Almost an hour and a half late. Fuck here. Not one single fucking comment. So yeah. These fucking stare downs happen. I'm about to peace out. I get where Aaron the dog's coming from now, man. It's just for the birds, dude. This card is terrible. This card is Eric El Terrible Morales. And I said it yesterday on the podcast. Dude, imagine if there hadn't been a break. Imagine there's no break and this is just the next week's card. I just cannot imagine how anybody could be pumped for it. I'm not even really pumped for it even after the fucking absence makes the heart grow fonder my ass, dude. Waited 2 weeks for this. The fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna just leave that fucking Jerome avatar up right now. One sympathizes, Jerome. What the fuck is this card? What the fuck is this stream? What am I doing? What am I doing? Sitting here talking to myself. But yeah, anybody that sees this, that's what I think so far. I have some bets. I have 4 bets. But yeah, going very light on this card. It's not a very good card. The main event is a good fight, but it is like Piper Alisson will be fun, but man, and other than that, this card is littered with, and then some jobbers, a bunch of jobbers, journeymen, action fighters, jabronis, whatever you want to fucking call them. There are like 3 or 4 really good fighters on this card, and only how many really, really, really good fighters are on this card? Who, Dawson? Who's the best fighter on this card? For real, who's the best fighter on this card? Grant Dawson? Bobby Green? Joe Pyfer? You know? talking about here? So yeah, I'm here to keep up appearances. Just feeling more and more like I'm on autopilot with the UFC cards. It's just not much fucking meat on the bone, dude. Just not much to pick from. Yeah, Kutalaba versus Lins. If you're not a gambler, who gives a fuck about that fight? Seriously. Yeah, Belbita versus Kovalevich. They're both decent looking. Belbita's kind of hot. But like, what's that? What's that? Johnny Munoz to Richie Lang? What the fuck is that? No, I'm way behind on this. Murata. God, Kaneko looks crazy too. Kanako. Murata. Us. Soma says she looks a little rough, but she does make the weight. Kanako. Murata. 115.5. Kanako Murata. She looks okay. I'll leave her in neutral. She looks like she just woke up, but she doesn't look too weight drained, if that makes sense. Like, she's looking a little wild, her hair looking a little crazy, but she, you know. All right, here we go. KK. Kowalski VCZ. And surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. We need the herd and curtain for KK. But she makes the weight. Kowalkiewicz. Kowalskiewicz. Okay, we are caught up now for real. We are actually live and caught up for real. And we are only waiting on Philippe Lins. I feel like there was the last time he fought, he was the last fighter to weigh in, and that's who we were waiting on. Am I imagining that? It's a rhetorical question because I'm just talking to myself at this point, but I think he might have been. And this needs to get updated because I'm going to leave Kaneko off, but Carolina was looking a little wild. And she barely made the fucking weight. She needed the curtain. Wow, dude, I got a comment. One comment. Holy shit. We're on the board, boys. We have a comment. Who is it? What's up, player? Homie Noah, what's going on, man? Stand by, homie. We got a Felipe Lins. We got a fucking Felipe Lins sighting. Oh, my God. Here we go, man. What's up, Noah? How are you, dude? Thank you for joining me. Being my one bud that I have to talk to today. Is what I get for starting the stream so late, but Jesus Christ. Felipe Lins, he looks good. He's just old and chinny. Felipe. I mean, he looks good. I will say that. He does look good. That's it. No stare downs. Gooden. Come on, man. I mean, look, he fucked up and it was still funny. Come on now. How you gonna hate on it? How you gonna hate on a John Gooden? Lovable doofus. Come on now. The way the stare downs will be fun. He's not affected. How can you not like a John Gooden, dude? I mean, it did. He was technically right. That did conclude the weigh-ins. There aren't any more weigh-ins. It's just stare downs. So technically, he's not wrong. What's up, two people in the chat? Noah's the only one who wants to speak. Noah, and a lurker. What's up, lurker? What's up, Noah? What are y'all doing, man? Y'all want to fucking smoke some tweeds? Want to smoke some weed with your boy 2 cents? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. So I'm about to be fucking goodbye myself, dude. Shout out to Noah, man. Unfucking real. Shout out to my dude, Noah. But he says, what did he say? Lens Ione ends round 1 lock. I'd say, I don't know about a lock, but I'd say that's not a bad look. I'd say it's not a bad bet. Dude, if Lens and Kutalaba goes into the 2nd and 3rd, that is going to be a fucking stinker, dude. But yeah, those are the weigh-ins. Excuse me. That's who I think is looking good. This is who I think is looking bad. This is who I'm thinking is looking like, what the fuck, dude? A lot of fighters. A lot of fighters. As has been customary for the past over a year, I do have a little grease on this card. And since no one is in here, let me put this up for anyone that does see this. Not that I'm on anyone's radar like this, but just a little reminder, or anyone that does come across it that's new. This is just for fun. I can point you in about 10 different directions if you're looking for gambling advice. If you're looking for a bet, just give me a bet. Give me a bet. I could point you in about 10 different directions, but this channel here is for entertainment and fun, and I do bet UFC a little bit every weekend for fun and clout and bragging. So if you do tail any of my bets, you're doing so at your own risk. Bet responsibly and call that number if you can. Please and thank you. Now, no one in here, so I have nothing for you as far as burning questions. But these are my bets. These are my fucking bets. Gooden said, how have I still got a job here? I already told you, dude. You're easy on the eyes. You're easy on the camera. You're funny on the mic. You're a cheeky, charming British dude. A lovable idiot. And you can laugh at yourself. You ain't going nowhere, dude. So, like I said, don't tail these unless you want to. Well, I mean, if you have been tailing me, technically you would be up, but I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Now I'm talking to you. Talking to you. Before I was just talking to myself, which, happens more often than I'd like to admit, but sup? That's all you got for me? That's all you got, dude? Come on, Zach. I know you can do better than that. Who the fuck am I talking to? Right now I'm talking to you. So these are my bets, dude. These are the bets in the order that I made them, in chronological order. This is my biggest bet of the weekend. And I said it yesterday. Shout out to the boys at Pub. Shout out to the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. Sorry, I was having a brain fart there. But yeah, this is my biggest bet. I'd say it's tied for my most confident, but it's really just the number line. I said this yesterday. If Bobby Green was like plus 150, plus 175, even plus 200, I probably wouldn't bet it. But this is getting to the point over plus 300. I don't think Grant Dawson wins the fight that many times. I think Grant Dawson probably wins the fight like 6 out of 10 times. And at that number, that's not, if it's 6 out of 10 times, Bobby Green should be like a plus 150, plus 175. Plus 310? Nah, I'll take a shot. Stylistically, it's a styles make fights. They each have potentially the style to upset the other. So I was telling Kyle this. I was talking to Kyle about this yesterday. I mean, the other boys as well. But he had mentioned Dawson going to ATT and guys going there, and then their cardio seems to improve a little bit. That could be the case. Dawson has shown chinks in his armor and his cardio armor before. I think that him being at ATT, I do think it has improved a little bit. But he's going to need it, man. Bobby Green will test that cardio improvement for sure. Especially if Dawson can't have sustained grappling success. Now, if he can, obviously, I think he's going to finish Bobby Green. If he's the one getting it done. If he's having success, if he's getting the takedowns, if he's getting top control. Because one thing I do know about Dawson, his ground and pound is fucking filth nasty, and he's a legit black belt. So I don't think that this is hitting the scorecards. I've been wrong about that a lot recently, but I just don't think so, dude. I think either Dawson's getting knocked out or Bobby's getting choked. Plus 310? Yeah. I'll be that sucker, dude. I'll take the bait. I'll take that juicy fucking cheeseburger, but yeah, we'll see. Bullshit. Don't you lie to me, Bo. Or you in fucking Bristol or something? Let's fucking go, homie Noah. Let's go, baby. Ay, 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 ay. Not just the Glenn fight. Gordon fight at ATT. After the ATT switch, he was getting boxed up bad and dropped. Yeah. He's not going to be able to hang with Bobby on the feet. He's just not. Bobby Green has good takedown defense, especially the initial takedowns. He is good at sprawling. Bobby Green is a good wrestler. He just is. Offensively and defensively, Bobby Green's a good wrestler. Grant Dawson is a better grappler than Bobby Green. There's just no question about it. But, dude, on the feet, it is not even close, Bobo. So, yeah, if Dawson has not fixed those cardio issues, he's going to get knocked out. Period. He's going to get knocked out. If he's having the grappling success, he will win. And I think he's probably going to end up GNPing or strangling Bobby Green. That's what I think. Jackie boy. What's up, Jack? What's up, you old magic honeybee? You. Now my mood is starting to improve. Zach was, Homie Noah was in here. Homie Noah kept me from shutting the stream down, honestly. I was getting a little TO'd. Just getting like TO'd that no one's in here. Like 0 people, dude. But homie Noah kept me from unaliving this stream. And now I'm in a little bit better. And then Zach was here. And I'm like, oh, God. I guess I got to talk to Zach. But now I got Jackie Boy in here. What's going on, man? What's going on? He looked better than I thought. I was expecting him to look like really bad. But, dude, he was smiling, flexing. He didn't look great, but Kakalaki, huh? You come up from Tennessee way going to North Carolina, huh? All right, Zachariah. I told you Maynes had no. You told who? You can tell me nothing. Yeah, you shoot your damn Zachy mouth, Zachy boy. You tell him, Jack. Let's fucking go. I got gelato cake. Ay. Cheers, Jackie boy. I got some gummy buns. Yeah. Me and Jackie boy smoking proper today. Heady bum bum. Dank nugget. Fucking suck it, Zach. Suck it, dude. Have fun in fucking Southwest Virginia. If you ain't going to Roanoke or Christiansburg or fucking Blacksburg, what the fuck are you even doing down there, dude? You just passing through, huh? Well, you better keep it moving, Bo. You better keep it right on moving, Bo. Jackie boy, you have nothing to apologize for. I probably didn't put out a proper notification. I started the stream an hour and a half late, and YouTube does not like it's bullshit, dude. They already put the fuck to me as far as visibility and like, traffic. But if I start late, ooh, they will have none of that. So it's understandable that this took a little bit to catch a little bit. But what up, Zero? What are you doing? Y'all ready for this shit fuck card, dude? Saying what up to Jackie boy. Bruh, I did too. Go back and read your Shute warning. I am baffled by Hernandez becoming a favorite. I'm not baffled. But I think Hernandez is liver than people think. I'm picking Bill Algeo. Don't worry. I'm picking Bill Algeo. I'm probably going to pick Bill Algeo by sub in the pub contest. Sign up for the pub contest if you haven't. It's free and easy. You can win money. You just got to be a good predictor. So, Zach, that's not going to work out too good for you, but you've never won anything. You never won a prediction contest. You've never played live music in front of people. You've never made dried, seasoned. You never dried or salted meat. You've never done any of those things. You don't like Syracuse. You don't live in Tennessee. I'm way, way tighter with The Rock than you are personally. So yeah, suck all of that knowledge. You know, whales are gonna whale. I hope y'all get fucking rolled up. I hope y'all get rolled up and fucking punted right back to fucking northern New York. Right back up to Canada. Dude, there's places in Canada further south than Syracuse. Liver? Boy, what in the hell are you talking about? It's like people don't know that Hernandez is 0-1 at featherweight and 0-1 against Bill's Curry. Yes. No, it was Clint and John fucking Yanni the greaseball. Syracuse is not central New York. Syracuse is upstate New York. Bullshit, Zach. It's fucking like northwestern New York. Roscoe. Fucking ridiculous. Dude, what is your handle? That's funny though. Algio third round sub. Yeah, I'm picking Algio by sub. I'm picking Algio by sub, but I don't know, man. Hernandez is dangerous in that first round. Bill Algio ain't that fucking good. He's kind of a hittable. I won't say he's like super chinny, but Hernandez don't be fucking around that first round. He is a 1-round fighter, but that first round he's legit. Ask Benny. Ask everyone's favorite fucking lightweight. Benny Darius. Hernandez cleaned his fucking clock. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Algio. I'm gonna pick Algio to get the submission. Zach, you don't ever, and I mean Jeff from Richmond, ever tell me to shut my mouth, especially on my own channel. You must be feeling masochistic today. Cruising for that blue wrench bruising. Bo Dick. I'm your Huckleberry. If you want some sweet blue wrench music, I'm your fucking Huckleberry, Zach. All right, boys, we got stare downs. We got fucking, oh man, Montana and JJ getting right in each other's faces, dude. They getting right in each other's faces. Intense but respectful. I'm gonna say Montana chokes her. But I'm not betting that, man. JJ is a better striker than Montana, categorically. This is another one where it's like, I'm picking Munoz. He's a better grappler, but I'm kind of worried that he might get knocked out. He's kind of chinny, and Arichi Lang is a hard puncher. When he punches people, it hurts them. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. Tidiho and Kaneko Morata. Us. Nate Mayness. Now, Nate Mayness is a good bit bigger than Mendonca. And I'll tell you what, both of them look pretty weight drained. I think Nate Mayness going to be a big old boy in there tomorrow night. And I think he is going to check that chin. I think he's going to clean Mendoza's clock, dude. I'm a little worried about the weight cut, but dude, Mendoza ain't no fucking Jeff Molina. Like, he's just not, man. Mm. Mm. Lemonade. Okay. Lins versus Kutalaba. Jabroni Fest. Why would you bet on this fight? If you bet on Felipe Lins versus Iwan Kutalaba, congratulations. You're a fucking degenerate. You are a hopeless degenerate. I don't mean that in a bad way. I love my degenerates, but you are one. It's fine. There's way worse things to be, but if you bet on Lins versus Kutalaba, look yourself in the mirror and repeat these words. I'm a fucking degenerate. All right, here we go. Degens. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Algio, but no thanks. I'm telling you, dude, if Hernandez knocks his block off in the first round, y'all be feeling fucking stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna pick Algio. Dober knockout, just not overthinking this. I mean, Glenn is huge, but like he's just not the glass cannon that Frivola is. Like Frivola does have Frivola does hit hard. He does have a cannon. And that's what's kind of got me in trouble picking Matt Frivola fights is like he doesn't have a great chin, but he's got a cannon on him. And I've been overlooking that recently. Boys, I've switched up on this dude. I think Alex Morono is going to get knocked out. Morono looked really, really bad on the scales, and I switched my pick last night, but yeah, I'm switched up on that, man, and I'm switched up on this one too, man. I done switched up, dude. Switch the style up. I think Joe Pyfer get knocked out too, man. This is just not the same fight as GM3. GM3 works his way into fights. Now, Al-Hassan has been a little bit more patient as of recent, but if Pyfer brings the fight to him, Al-Hassan will bite down and throw back. And if Joe Pyfer doesn't have his guard up, Al-Hassan's going to put him out. And I think he will. I think Al-Hassan's going to knock out Joe Pyfer. Well, that was weird. But yeah. Well, that was weird. I don't know. Apparently there was a little that was a little passive aggressive fucking I'm sorry, like I don't know what it was. I don't know what that the whole background of that was, but let me tell you this. Bobby Green is not a fake dude. He's just not. Bobby Green is wild. He'd been to jail plenty of times by his own admission, and he's just a street dude. He's a street dude. What you see is what you get. So if Grant Dawson is saying this stuff like, "Oh, you're not this," no, like Bobby Green is the kind of guy like he'll be nice to you and then whoop your motherfucking ass. So like Bobby Green is not a phony guy. Bobby Green is like what you see is what you get. He's fucking crazy, but he's also a genuine dude. So like if Dawson's trying to play mind games there, it doesn't work on crazy. You can't out crazy Bobby Green, and you're not going to be able to like play mind games with him. It's just not going to. He's just crazy. Bobby Green's just crazy. I think that's going to help him in this fight. I don't think Grant Dawson is ready on the feet for Bobby Green. Who's the best striker that Grant Dawson's fought? Like Demir? I don't know. So I just, yeah, Plus 310. Give me Bobby Green. Bobby Green's fought better fighters than Grant Dawson. Grant, maybe, if you consider Demir better. That's it, though. Bobby Green's the best fighter he's fought outside of Demir, and he's a better striker than Demir. And he probably was. He probably was. That's what I'm saying, Jack. Like, Bobby's crazy. He will be nice to you, be nice to you 1 second, whoop your ass the next, then be nice to you again, then whoop your ass again. Like, that's just who he is. So Bobby, like, if Grant's trying to be like, you're so nice, I know you're this guy. It's like, no, Grant, you're the nice guy. Don't be thinking that Bobby Green is phony and that's like, oh, you've got some mental edge on him. Like, no, Bobby is just Bobby Green. Bobby Green is just Bobby Green. He's overrated like a motherfucker. I cannot believe, dude, I was stunned at the amount of quote unquote supposed like experts and sharps and like big handicappers that thought fucking Damir Ismagulov was going to beat Arman Sarukian. That is a level of retardation that is just hard to quantify. Well, he is a rat. He is a rat. He's a wrestling rat. He will doggedly go to that. But that's what I'm saying. He's going to have to fix those cardio issues because Bobby Green's fine fighting off takedowns and continuing to fight and work at a high clip. Dawson is not that good on the feet, so he's going to have to just make it a grapple fest. Bobby Green's got good takedown defense. So, yeah, again, this is more a numbers thing. It's a styles make fights thing. If Grant is effective with the grappling and he has worked on his cardio, he's going to win. But I think it's ending inside the distance regardless. I don't think Grant Dawson is going to be able to hang with Bobby Green on the feet for 5 rounds. And if he's grappling heavy and not getting him out of there, I think he's going to get tired. Bobby Green has better cardio to me, even if Grant Dawson has worked on whatever. Bobby Green's clearly the better striker, and Bobby Green has more experience by quite a bit. He's fought way better fighters. Usually doesn't win, but come 3rd, 4th round, if Grant hadn't got him out of there, I think is going to turn starkly in the favor of Bobby Green. And yeah, man, I don't know. The world absolutely where Grant ragdolls him for a round or 2, then gets him down, gets him up out of there. So I agree, Zach. Zach, that is the most reasonable, sensible, lucid thing you have said all fucking day. And I applaud you for that, Zach. I don't blame you at all. A smart man would not touch this fight. A clever man would stay away from this fight. I'm not a clever man. Sometimes. I don't blame you. It's greasy. This, dude, if you're smart, you stay away from this card, period. This is a jabroni fest. I asked this earlier when I was talking to myself. Who's the best fighter on this card? Boys, who's the best fighter on this card? Grant Dawson? Cool! A card headlined by Grant Dawson. Water, weed, dune, here, bappa. I don't blame you. That's why it's like, it's a half unit. My units ain't that big to begin with. You know what I'm talking about, boys. But seriously, like, I'm not very invested in this fucking fight card. I'm more looking forward to next Wednesday's Cosmic Countdown. I'm more invested emotionally in that. This is just for something to do on Saturday night. I'm going to be in that pub stream, kicking it with the boys, talking shit, hopefully cashing these couple greasy bets that I have. But yeah, and I'm going to try and win that contest again. But that's the only thing keeping me interested. The only thing is the dome and the boys over at pub. Kicking it with the boys and talking fights. That is the only thing keeping me interested. A casual fan would not give a fuck about this fight card, dude. They wouldn't give a fuck about it. You could not sell a casual fan on this fight card. You couldn't do it. Good fucking luck. Oh, dude, there's this guy, Grant Dawson. He's this really good crotch sniffer. And Bobby Green's this like crazy dude. It's just like, okay. I think either one of them cover the line pretty comfortably. Like, I get that parlaying Dawson isn't like in a vacuum, just in and of itself. That's not like a great move long term, but I think if Dawson wins, it's inside the distance. And same with Bobby, which is why it's like plus 310. That's a reasonably sized favorites finishing line, their equity. So that's why it's like, okay, you know, that's already baked in. I'll just take that. Algeo has beautiful value on him, in my opinion. I actually don't disagree with that, Zach, as much as I would like to, because of how much I can't fucking stand you. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, I don't disagree with that. I think I might have even said that yesterday too, because if you like Algeo, that money line is very parlayable. You don't have to get cute without. I see a lot of people saying like Algeo sub. It could just be an Algeo decision. Bill Algeo, like, yeah, he's a good grappler. Yes, Hernandez falls off a cliff. I don't hate the sub, I guess, but you don't have to sweat that. The money line is very parlayable with something else. So I'll agree with you on that. Ooh, sorry, boys, getting a little chilly in here. I got this fucking cold brew. It's not as warm today as it was yesterday. All right. I think Dawson KO is best value on his size because it's plus 450 and Green rarely gets subbed, but it could be a GMP. I was saying that earlier, Jack. Grant's ground and pound is very heavy. And Bobby Green, yeah, you're right. He's pretty ornery when it comes to getting subbed. I can see him like going to his back, turtling up, just being in a shitty spot. Grant Dawson has good top control and heavy ground and pound. So I can see that. But dude, if he's struggling to get those takedowns, Bobby Green has a good sprawl. Bobby Green has good takedown defense. He is susceptible to the chain grappling, which Dawson does do, but he's not like Grant Dawson ain't Makachev, dude. He's just not. So that's why the value is just tempting me too much. Do I think Grant Dawson wins the fight 6 out of 10 times? Yes, but that's not the line. I think Grant Dawson, maybe 7. So yeah, that's getting kind of close, but that line is saying that he wins it like 8, 9 out of 10 times. I just don't think that's true. So yeah, half unit, Bobby Green. Let's fucking go. Yeah, right. Dawson's a fucking nerd. Dawson doesn't need to be pissed off. That's not going to motivate him. Dawson is going to do what he does every fight, especially when he's fighting a good striker. He's going to be scared shitless. He's going to be desperately grappling. So this fight comes down to whether or not Bobby Green can consistently stop the takedowns. If he can, Grant Dawson is going to get his ass whooped. Bobby Green is going to put a walloping on Grant Dawson on the feet if he's stuffing the takedowns, especially if Grant gets tired and Bobby starts going to the body. Oh my goodness. You're going to be feeling stupid as fuck about having Dawson parlayed. But I like that Dawson finish. I'll agree with you, Jack. I think Dawson winning is a finish. I think it's a GMP finish. More I think about it. That's what I would do. Hey, man, a pissed off, motivated Bobby Green is not a fun thing to have to contend with. I got to piss, though. So I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't blame anyone for picking Grant Dawson or thinking he wins, thinking he finishes Bobby Green. But if I'm betting, it's Green or pass. Going with King Bobby. I know he'll fight for my money. And Dawson is not Makhachev. Dawson's been knocked out before. He's gassed before. He's almost got knocked out a couple times by dudes that I don't think are quite as good as Bobby Green on the feet. Bobby got a good counter right hand. Grant has shown cardio issues and shown chin issues. And I think people betting Grant Dawson going to be needing some tissues. Yes, Zach, I knew what you meant. Thank you. All right, man, I'm going to hit the head. I'll be right back. If y'all stick around, cool. If not, I don't blame you. I do appreciate y'all chopping it up with your boy a little bit, though. I'll be right back. I'm going to get back and I'm going to talk bets. I got 4 bets, boys. Y'all want to talk bets? There's something to keep you hanging around. Gonna keep them hanging around. I got 4 bets. Talk about it when I get back. All right, boys, we're back. Let's smoke some more weed about it. Let's talk bets. Let's get hype for these fucking fights. 3 people in the building. Y'all are the shit. Got a little smoke circle here, just kicking it, chopping it up. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I have had 6 new subscribers in the last few days, so shout out to those new subscribers. I do appreciate it. Get the word out. I'll be back Monday to recap these events. I will be back Wednesday to talk movies again with my dude Aaron the dog. The Cosmic Countdown continues. Then next Thursday is another episode of the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast, and we will be covering, is it UFC Vegas 81? Is it another UFC Vegas card? Yes, dude, those are so good. Dude, I love these like jabroni ass Vegas cards, but nah, we got UFC 294 coming up. So that'll break things up a little bit, but goodness. But yeah, man. Cheers, boys. Got some gummy buns today by G Leaf. They're not one of my favorite growers, but every now and then they got some alright shit. This gummy buns is pretty good. I'm not gonna bitch too much about it. It's pretty cheap too. Cheaper than your mom's, Zach. Yeah, dude. Corny 5th grade mom jokes. Get it, Zach? I'm just talking to you on your level. Zach, that is the worst fucking example. That is the worst fucking example. Even dudes that have shown up, like, that is not a good example. You're picking like that. You're picking the outlier and trying to like make the exception the rule. There's actually other fights that you could point to if you wanted to be like Bobby doesn't always fight for your money. And I'm not like that plus 310, yeah, against a Grant Dawson, against a dude that's not good on the feet, is just a desperate like wrestling rat that gasses. Yeah, plus 310, fuck yeah. Kidding me? I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Like that's absurd. I get you can't have a banger every single time you put a card together, but if you are gonna, don't purport it to be like some prime time event. Like, no, you need to be seeing this needs to be starting prime time 7 p.m. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Get this show on the road, dude. Get this dog and pony show a rolling. Yeah, I agree with you, but that just wasn't the best example to use, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. And Charles was on a capital ROLL roll, and he still got. I mean, it's Islam. It's Islam with improved striking and still implementing Father's way. Can't do much with that dude. Father's way with good striking. Oh, the baby. Okay. Ooh. All right. I said I'd get greasy with you boys. Let's get greasy. Let's talk bets right now. Wham on Hobbs right here, right now. I got a greasy little UFC Vegas 80 slate. I'm going to talk about it with you boys. Let's get greasy with it. But before I do, just in case anyone new comes across this, just in case any of the powers that be come across this, any of the YouTube leadership, yeah. I ain't running nothing here. I ain't running nothing but an entertainment stream. I wish you motherfuckers would let me get enough traffic and enough subscribers that I could fucking start getting donations, getting AdSense. I wish. But no, this is just for fun. Please. Thank you. Now, let's get greasy. I already talked about the Bobby Green bet. I talked about this yesterday on the podcast, so make sure you check out the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. That is the Pub Sports Radio podcast that you can find on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Spotify, etc., etc., etc. I talked about this bet yesterday on that podcast, but I've not talked about it on this channel yet. So, gentlemen, I give you not my favorite bet, but my second favorite bet. Pretty close to tied for my first bet. But this is another one where I just think the line's a little bit too wide. And I actually think you could make a case for this guy being the favorite. I'm not saying he should be the favorite, but line's a little bit too wide. Little bit too wide. I thought about betting this dude. When I originally looked at the lines, it was like, okay, Bobby Green, that's too wide. Nate Maness, that's too wide. And I was like, oh, cutting down to 126. Big Moyes put the picture of him in the chat, like cutting weight. And I was like, ooh. Getting a little bit of that Jerome avatar, but the more I think about it, Mendonca, he's just not on the level of the dudes that have beaten Maness. He's just not. I know he hits hard, but dude, he got hurt by Gravely, and kind of got saved by the bell there, let's be honest. But Tony Gravely fucking hits hard, dude. I just don't know if Mendonca's that dude like that. Like, he has a nice shiny record, but it is a can-crushing ass record, dude. Tagir, yeah, I know he's the runt of the litter, but still, that's a dude using Father's Way. Like, look, he got finished by Taylor Lapillus. Heel to the liver, heel to the balls, and he can stab here in the liver. He gets stabbed in the liver, Umar, and Tagir. He whooped Johnny Munoz. Luke Sanders, yeah, he's a fucking chinny jabroni, but Gravely, decent win. But those are Maness's only losses. Lapillus, Umar, and Tagir. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I just don't think Mendonca's that good. And like I said, that stare down, this is why I do these streams. Not for the weigh-ins themselves, not because I'm looking for some sharp little angle. Ooh, I can see this look in his eyes. I can tell by the way this dude's fucking nipples look that he's gonna. It's like, dude, what? No, that's not what these streams are for. These streams are to hype up the fights, and I just want to see how they look sized up next to each other. I want to see the stare downs. That's what I get hyped for the most. It gets me pumped for the fights, and it's kind of like, get to see a little preview what my horse is gonna look like. What my show pony is going to look like the next day. But seriously, like, that's more what it's for. Maness, he's bigger than Mendonca. He's going to be even bigger on the night. Nate Maness ain't no pump. He hits hard. He's a good wrestler. And I know this. With a lot of, not all, but with a lot of Brazilian fighters, dude, they like to play jiu-jitsu. Maness is the better wrestler. Believe that shit. And yeah, Mendonca's going to be dangerous early. Maness could get knocked out, but if he don't, I think Mendonca's going to get knocked out. I think Nate Maness is going to knock him out in the second round. That's my pick. That's my bet. Well, it's not my bet exactly, but that money line, nah, a little too wide. War Nate Maness. I got another bet with Nate Maness in it. It's the last bet I made. It is greasy. I do not recommend anyone bet like this, but that's why I tell you I ain't giving out no betting advice. I'm telling you what I am betting. Tail it if you want to. You're doing it at your own risk, and I take no responsibility. Let's fucking go, Jackie boy. I agree. We're going to have to see it. Let's see it. Yep. Start breaking bricks, wet nips. Start breaking bricks, hard nips. His cheeks do like yeah, like his face looks sucked out, but I thought his body language and energy looked better than I was expecting. First of all, I was expecting him to miss weight, and I was expecting him to. Dude, did you see Morono? Everyone is all over Alex Morono's nutsack. Did you see that motherfucker the way talking about Maynes? Hey, let's talk about Alex Morono for a second. Let's talk about how bad that motherfucker looked. Alex Morono did not need the hurting curtain, but did you see him before they actually called his name up when he was sitting there waiting? His mouth was like gaped open and he was like looking over at the dude like, please call my name soon. Hands on his knees, pants on the ground, got his hands on his knees. Your boy was looking rough. So yeah, I'm passing on that fight, but I'm picking Joaquin Buckley. I think Joaquin Buckley's gonna knock him out. I think Joaquin Buckley is because Morono, I'm sorry. A lot of people try and make this dude out to be some like fight IQ genius. I do not think he has good fight IQ. I think he's very skilled. I think he's a very skilled grappler. I think he's got pretty decent striking, pretty decent kickboxing, but I don't think he's a very smart fighter. I'm not saying he's not a smart dude. He's an intelligent person. He speaks well. He puts complete sentences together and doesn't sound like a fucking retard. I'm not saying he's a mushmouth. What I'm saying is his fight IQ, I think he gets in there. He's like a nervous fighter to me, which isn't always a bad thing, but he's a nervous kind of like fly by the seat of his pants fighter. And he doesn't always fight smart. He brawls when he doesn't need to sometimes. I think Buckley's going to lure him into a brawl and then check that chin. Could be wrong. I'm not betting it. I'm not saying Morono is a bad underdog bet. He has value and has historically been a cash cow as an underdog. I just don't know if this is the spot. And dude, I know it says 3 knockout losses. It's 4. Nico Price knocked him the fuck out. Had your boy just like in suspended animation. And it got overturned to a no contest because of weed, dude. Because of weed. Tell him, Cardeezy. You better tell him. You better say it loud for the people in the back. He didn't look good. He survived. Yeah. I agree, dude. I think he's a smart guy. I think Morono is going to be better as a coach. I really do. I think Morono could be a really fucking good coach. And I hope that he does that whenever his fight career ends. I think Morono's in like his early to mid 30s, but like I can see him transitioning into that and being pretty good at it. I think he already coaches jiu-jitsu. He already runs his own school. But that's another thing, man. Morono's a guy. I'm not saying he's got one foot out the door, but dude, I don't know. Buckley looks like a brick shithouse at 170. For a guy that's that big, he looks pretty healthy. Morono's got better cardio. He is a much better grappler. On the feet, though, Maine, he's had his chin checked 4 fucking times. I think he's about to be number 5. I'm not betting Buckley, but I'm picking him. And I can see why he's the favorite. I think this fight should be a pick 'em. For the record, I think it should be a pick 'em, but people are like, why is Buckley favored? It's like, Morono's been knocked out 4 times. 2 of those were Ponzi, an old-ass Ponzi. Everyone wants to shit on Ponzinibbio. People love shitting on Kevin Holland for that fucking Ponzi win. But they love, oh, dude, this shit pisses me off. People love shitting all over Kevin Holland. Be like, Ponzi, dude, he's old. That old-ass Ponzi knocked your fucking fucking ass boyfriend, Alex Morono, the fuck out. He knocked your fucking boyfriend out. Everyone's buddy, Alex Morono. Dude, he's just like a tough fighter that's like smart, and he's just like a good striker, and he's just like got a really good head on his shoulders. He ain't got a really good chin on his shoulders. I know that. Motherfucker been knocked out 4 times. Ponzinibbio, old fucking chinny Ponzi, had that dude's face doing involuntary muscle movements. No, I'm passing on this motherfucker. Pass or pass. But I'm going to pick Buckley. I think Buckley cleans his clock. What do you think about that? Huh? Think about that shit. That's funny, dude. Drizzle dizzle. Yeah, it's a little wild, but it's a little wild. It's a little wide, but I also think Rick Glenn is a jabroni, and I think Drew Dober bounces up. I think he bounces back here. He's about to bounce back. Bounce back. The who, the who, the who. To bounce back. Bounce back. Menace to Society is all we watch. We in the backseat strapped with the throwaway Glocks. Yep. Yeah. Yep, I think Drew Dober about to bounce back like Juvie. What you know about that, Cardeezy? Dude, do you even know anything about New Orleans rap, bro? Do you even know anything about fucking Manny Fresh? Or Juvenile, bro? Give me Phillips, Felipe, Leans. Pass. God, pass. What a dumpster fire. I said it before, I'll say it again. A lot of my online buddies are degenerates. I love you boys to death. If you bet on this fight, you are a fucking Letterkenny degen. Filthy degenerate. There is no reason to bet on this fight. It's so low level, it means nothing. Both of these dudes are not going anywhere in the division. There's no trajectory on either of them. Their ceiling, they done bumped their head on the ceiling each about 3 or 4 times. This is a this smells to me. This fight reeks of clearing a roster spot. One of you we gonna keep, and the other getting taken out to pasture. Other getting put out to pasture. One of you is gonna walk on and get crushed by somebody we're trying to push, and the other one of you, you're gonna get taken behind that woodshed. Somebody gonna put 2 in the back of your head and put you out to pasture. He isn't fighting. He's getting chinned. I like Kutalaba there. Not crazy. It's just, that was just my first instinct. I don't like Felipe Lins as a fighter. He's old. He's chinny. He's a fucking juice head. I think he's a jobber. Bookies are onto it. Buckley KO isn't even plus money. God damn it, boys. Oh my God, Zach. I thought I was the one with no short-term memory. For the last time. Actually, I've only said it once or twice. I am smoking gummy buns by G Leaf. Sponsor me. Sponsor me! Oh my God. Have y'all seen that fucking episode of Drawn Together? When fucking Captain Hero is like signing up for this, like, oh, it's some kind of fucking like marathon or something, but he starts juicing for it and he just keeps getting angry in it. His muscles keep getting bigger, his dick keeps getting smaller, and he keeps getting like roid rage. Sponsor me! Y'all don't know about that shit. I am a part. I was waiting for that. I see, dude. I was goading you into that, and I'm glad you delivered. I'm glad you delivered. I figured. I figured that was. Oh, I believe you too. I believe you. I just wanted you to tell the people. Yeah. I know it was a dirty hillbilly trick, but don't act like you ain't never put no fucking hoodoo voodoo on me before. Don't act like you ain't never fucking fuck with my shit. I know. I know. Love you too, Jackie boy. He did get KO'd by Bozer. It's not a good look. He been KO'd 3 other fucking times too by not great fighters. Yeep. I thought that was an early stoppage, but yeep. I mean, it's MMA math, but shush. What are we talking about here, boys? Yep. Yep. Lynn's KO it is. I rescind my pick. Invitation. Felipe Lins, your invitation to the VIP lounge has been rescinded, sir. What's up, Daniel? What are you doing? All right, man. There's 5 people in here. I can actually ask some burning questions now. I'm not sitting here talking to myself like fucking Jeff Goldblum. All right, boys. What's gonna be fight of the night? This is a goddamn. This is a shitty card. Which of these jobber fests is going to actually turn into a slobber knocker where we're going to be saying, man, you know what? This card sucked, but that was a fucking good fight. There's going to be one. There's always one. It's usually on cards like this too, but what's it going to be? What's it going to be, gentlemen? What do you think? I know we're supposed to get greasy. I know we're supposed to get greasy, but I'm just going to ask you that in the meanwhile. I know. Bet at your own risk, but if we're talking technically, I am up. I've had a much better latter half to 2023 than I did the former part of this year. I've righted the ship. I've hit my goal of double-digit units of profit. I'm trying to keep those double-digit units of profit. Thus and so, I'm going light this week. 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. That's what I got so far. Now, as you may or may not know, I have now become an official member of the Pub Sports Radio podcast. That is the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. Check it out anywhere you can check out podcasts. Every week, the boys construct a parlay. This week is no exception. But I'm calling this the Spirit of the Pub podcast parlay because this is not the exact parlay. To be sure, the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast, as it exists and stands this week, is as follows. Dobet, dude, that's not even a real fighter's name, dude. It's Dober. Drew Dober. This is the MMA, God damn it, MMA Locker Room Talk podcast parlay. No, I don't want to. Dude, fuck us. Dude, fuck a semicolon. Dude, I want a colon. No pause, play. This is the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast as it stands this week. Murata, Dober, Dawson. It's sitting around minus 103 to minus 105. The odds may have changed, so it's around even money. I got a little greasier with mine. So, like I said, seasoned to taste, but that's the parlay. I think Dawson is the rightful favorite. I think Dober knocks out Ricky Glenn. And I think Murata takes care of Tidio. But what I did, because for some reason, if I'm doing a parlay and putting money on it, it's got to be fucking plus money. That's the reason I'm doing a parlay, is to plus a little juicier. So that's why I'm calling this. Yeah, thanks, StreamYard. Anytime now. Anytime I can get the audio back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fucking StreamYard that I pay $25 a month for the basic. Thanks a million. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this is like I said, that this is not technically the podcast parlay. That is Murata Dober. This year with mine. This is what it is. I'm sorry. I think if Dawson doesn't get the finish, I think he's gonna get fucking knocked out. That's why I bet Bobby Green straight up at plus 310. So this is a nice hedge. If you're betting, if you have a straight bet on Bobby Green, the pub parlay is a great hedge out spot for the main event. Bet Bobby Green straight up and then have a little sum on the parlay. Dober's going to chin check Ricky Glenn. Murata, I think Demo is the trap spot this week. I think she's the underdog, the nice juicy line. I haven't heard too many people talk about it, but I know some people are going to bet Demopolis because she's cashed a lot as an underdog. But I think Murata's just too good of a wrestler, and Demo does play jiu-jitsu off her back. She is dangerous, but Murata's a beast, and I think they know what they're doing here, and I think this is kind of going to be a cleanup spot for the bookies. I think there's going to be some Demopolis bets at that money line, and I think she's going to get smashed. Catch up with the comments real quick. Kutalaba looks like a polyp. He does look pretty stately, don't he? Buckley lock. No, he is not a lock. I'm picking Buckley. I'm picking Buckley by knockout, and I actually changed that pick last night. I did not just change my pick based on how Morono looked on the scales, because it was like shit. Morono looked like death warmed over. It's not the first time. So it doesn't mean he's going to win or lose the fight, but am I feeling better about having switched my pick to Buckley? Goddamn right I am. I think Buckley's going to knock him out. But I'm not confident enough in that to bet it. So I'm just picking Buckley for the pub contest. Sign up if you haven't. It's free and easy to sign up. But you do actually have to have good picks to win. Like yours truly has done twice. Going for 3. If you think you're better than me and the other boys over at pub, prove it, motherfuckers. Sign up for the contest. Get your picks in. If ye be so bold, if ye actually have testicles, and see what's up. It's free and easy to sign up for, and you can win $100 at least. So yeah, subgrade 1400. I don't think he's the lock, but I don't think it's crazy that he's the favorite. I don't agree with that either, though. I'm gonna have to push back on that too. No, Morono looks like shit. He's chinny as fuck, and he fights like a dumbass sometimes. He brawls when he needs to fucking grapple. So yeah, Morono as a dog, historically, he's good. He could win this fight. I'm not saying Morono's a terrible bet. I'm saying I ain't betting it. I'm not confident enough in Buckley either, so I'm just passing. But I'm picking Joaquin Buckley by knockout for the contest. On the feet, Morono might be better technically, but Buckley hits with way more power. And while Buckley isn't the most durable, Alex Morono's chinny. People, if I hear one more motherfucker call Alex Morono tough again, I am going to fucking time him out. So there's your warning. You call Alex Morono tough in my fucking chat, you're getting timed out. He's not tough. He's fucking chinny as fuck. He's not durable. Call Alex Morono a tough, durable dude and get timed the motherfuck out. I wish you motherfucking would. He's a good fighter. He's a skilled fighter. He's got good kickboxing skills. He's a much better grappler than Buckley, which is why I'm not betting Buckley. But dude, on the feet, he's chinny. And he brawls like a dumbass sometimes. Is it going to happen here? We'll see. I don't know. I'm passing on this dumpster fire. Best of fucking luck. Best of fucking luck. Belbita fight is going to be good. Yeah. I mean, come on. We're men of culture here. Of course it's going to be good, dude. I'm passing on it, but I'm going to watch it. Especially there's some nice grappling exchanges, some nice laying and praying and cheeks up in the air and legs all spread and in scissoring ass fucking 69 positions, dude. That'll be fun. Your picks, you pick fights who you want to blow you. Based on who is that what you're trying? I don't know that one. Why not both? That why you picked Dawson? Noah says fair. I'm going to go Pyfer Al Hassan for the slobber knocker. Fuck it. And I'm going to say that I agree with you, Jackie boy. I think I'm going to steal that and act like I thought of it first. So yeah, I agree with you. I thought of that before, but I agree, Jack. Like that's what I was going to say. But yeah, thanks. Pyfer going to get killed. Woo! That's a hot boy. That is a hot fire. Dylon, and Dylon because he's Daniel, because he spits hot fire. Damn, all these parlays. I have two straight bets, two parlays. My straight bets are as follows. King Bobby Green, Nate Mayness. Now I have two parlays. One is the Spirit of the Pub parlay, as I just said. It is my hedge out spot for the Green fight. I think Murata gets it done. I think Dober knocks out Ricky Glenn. If he doesn't, that's my dumbass fault for getting cute with it. But I think Dober does cover that money line with the KO. And I think Dawson finishes him. If Dawson wins, it's by finish. If it's 25 minutes, I think Grant Dawson is going to be dead ass tired. And I think if he gets dead ass tired versus Bobby Green, he's going to get knocked out. So I think this fight ends inside the distance. Personally, thinking Bobby Green knockout or Grant Dawson GNP or submission. I actually don't mind the Grant Dawson knockout. With ground and pound, Bobby Green's not easy to sub, and Dawson's heavy on top, so I can absolutely see, I was saying this earlier, like Green just turtled up, like basically resigning himself to defeat and just waiting for the ref to stop it. I can see that for sure. But this is my last bet. Daniel, what you were saying about Pyfer getting KO'd, I like the way you think, brother. Shit. And that's what I did too. I double dog dare you. I fucking double dog dare you, boys. Nate Mayness, Judo Thunder. Let's fucking go. That's my slate, gents. King Bobby. Nate Mayness. Spirit of the Pub. This is my version of the pub parlay. These are the fighters, but the pub parlay, the MMA locker room talk parlay, is those three fighters' money lines. I got cute with it. Hope it doesn't burn me. But yeah, this is my double dog dare you. Mayness and Judo Thunder. Let's fucking go. If Piper tries to be a tough guy, hey, Alisson will be your Huckleberry. I'm actually not minding him at 185. I thought he got robbed versus Buckley. Personally, I thought he beat Buckley. And you saw what he fucking did to, what's the fuck? DeKiriko? Whew. Huh. I think, or was it Fialho? I can't remember. He fucking head kicked somebody, man. I think it might have been Fialho. In any case, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. He head kicked somebody. I'd have to look it up, and I just don't feel like it. But yeah, I think he's healthier at 185. He looked like a brick shit house. He's not the biggest middleweight, but he hits hard, and he's not. I think that extra fluid around his brain makes him a little bit more durable. So, and I just think that Piper, come on in, sweetie. Oh shit, it's here, dude. Ay, 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 ay. Brad is that hell fuck yeah. Interrupt all you want to. Shit.
Can't wait.
Neither can I. Nice, dude. The next oh man, I'm happy about that. So some people have heard me mention this, but my wife's birthday was last month, and one of her friends, one of her good friends, her birthday present to her was this, like, I think it's like a 3-month subscription to this. It's like an online head shop kind of, and they give you these like packages. So it's got like, you get a package and it's a little bubbler, a little portable, kind of like a festival bowl that's made out of that polyurethane. So it's like, it's hard to break. So it's got one of those, it's got a bubbler, and then it's got like a rolling tray, a sick rolling tray. It's got rolling papers, stuff like, it's like a package. It's like a weed, like a head shop care package. But each one of them's got a different theme to it. So the first one we got was dinosaurs, and it was definitely like right up her alley. It's like a fucking pink T-Rex bubbler and like all this like fucking rainbow colored dinosaur shit. This fucking month's that she just came in here all excited about. This one is the wise guy packaging with some wise guys. See, the 1920s mobster package. See, so it's got like the fucking bubbler is it's like a fucking mob car, you know, like the ones that they fucking, a dude will pop out of the fucking window with a Tommy gun, one of those. So I can't wait to see what it actually looks like. Saw a little preview of it, but I'm pumped. We're gonna christen that shit when I get done with the stream and get all fucking stoned, dude. Speaking of which, I need to fucking get more stoned right now. I need to fucking smoke another bowl right now. It's doctor's orders. And it's good for arthritis too. Doctor prescribed for my back pain, my anxiety, my fucking insomnia. No, I don't really have insomnia, but sometimes I do get restless at night. Anyways, man, these is my bets. Once again, bada bing, bada boom, shake the room, ting. Your butt's chinny. Nah, no, this fucking peasants are chinny, dude. Both guys are chinny, let's be real. What up, boy? Hey, dude. If you are not subscribed to UFC Bro Picks, grow up, brain. Grow up, brain. Get a life. Shout out to my dude. Sorry, man. I need to. No, I'm not worried about that because this medicine that I'm smoking is legal and recreational. Shout out to my dude, Bro Picks. Keeping them streets safe. Keeping them marker streets safe. What you doing, Keep? Feeling good? Got your bets and shit locked in? I know you do. But Morono, more ways to win and big cardio advantage. I agree with both of that. That's why I'm passing. I can see Morono strangling Al-Hassan, but I'm picking Buckley to knock him out. But I don't have the fucking stones to bet on it. What's up though, man? Everybody subscribe to my dude Bro Picks, man. I still need to watch your video. I seen that you went live last night. I didn't check it out. But yeah, man, check out his channel, subscribe. Puts out videos every week. And he's just a fucking chill broad. Not all cops are bad boys. I know that to be true. I know that to be true now. Bro Picks is the coolest cop I know. Say that. That's what I say, Bro Picks. Buckley and Morono have been KO'd the same. That's true. It is true. Bro Picks throwing it down, throwing the gauntlet down to Morono. Best of luck. Dober used to rear naked choke fools, and Glenn's been rear naked choke tapology capping as we speak. God damn it! Don't tell me that. Don't you put that fucking hoodoo voodoo on me, Cardone. Don't you do that to me. Don't do me like it. He's taller, yeah. Bigger? I mean, what are we talking about? If we're talking about thickness, nah, that's Buckley. Morono's taller. Yeah, just to make the distinction. It's Morono's fight to lose, but I think he might lose it. He's a better grappler. He has way better cardio. He might be the more technical striker, but Buckley hits hard, man. And Morono brawls when he doesn't need to sometimes, and he does not have a very good chin. I actually don't know about that. I actually don't know if I would. I think Morono might be a little faster, or the speed was the same. I'd say except power. Let's fucking go. He is a hype job, dude. Piper's gonna get it, and it may not, dude. That line. You want to talk about a line getting out of control? Good gosh almighty, dude. Plus 360 on Judo Thunder on a dude that cracks and is looking better at middleweight. That's Ashley Schaefer. That's too much. That's just too much. That's just too much line movement. In this economy? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? No way, dude. It was the Kiriko. I thought so. That was my first instinct. I thought so. Never question your first instincts, boys. Never do it. In good time, brother. In good time. Well, she's well, I'm running a show here. I can't be interrupted like that now. Come on now. Yeah. Don't tell her. Shh. It's like that fucking Key and Peele skit. Don't let her hear me say this because I'll fucking do it. But yeah, God, dude, let me live. Let me live, bro. I resemble that remark. Nah, man, my brother is way more of a hipster than me. I have hipster tendencies. I just don't dress like a hipster. I am pretty snobby about certain things for sure. Like I'm snobby about movies. I'm snobby about weed. I'm snobby. I'm a weed snob. I'm a bit of a movie snob. I'm a bit of a music snob. But bro, don't be fucking calling me oh, dude, I don't like when you say things that are like kind of true, but not a little bit. It's just, dude, it's like every fucking place that I've been to, and this is what it is. Every fucking place that I've been to in New Orleans, that I think is cool is like, oh man, this is like a cool bar or a good restaurant. I'll be like, yo, Cardone, what do you think about this? He'd be like, man, that's hipster trash, dude. He's like mid, hipster. It's like, I just can't fucking win. God damn, I just can't win. Unreal. What do you think about Elizabeth's? Elizabeth's great place for brunch. Had a delicious fucking eggs Benedict. You know, one of the best Bloody Marys. Just like, it's all right. It's cool. It's okay. It's hipster though. It's like, god damn, Cardone. Watch it now. Now we can joke around. We can banter now. You just keep her out of it. If you mention her, it's with the utmost respect. Please and thank you. Now I know we joking around, but it's just keep it civil. Yes, I'm oversensitive about that. Yes. Ask Zach Johnson. I've timed out Zach multiple times for making jokes about Lady TC. She's an angel. She's my better half. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I will simp for her until the day that I die and beyond. Throwing shots at Brady. Hi, shots fired. What's up, Brady? Shout out to Brady. He's acting crazy, man. He's like, I don't know, dude. He's feeling himself a little bit, dude. Maybe feeling himself a little bit too much. I'm not saying I've never felt myself before, but let's be reasonable. Yeah, GM3, he's a good fighter once he works his way into it, but that's not Al-Hassan, man. He's not like a slow starter. If anything, he gets after it a little bit too quick. And if Piper wants a dogfight, dude, Al-Hassan will stand in the fire and throw down. He's definitely not scared of that. Al-Hassan is a man that's fights with the rage of a man that was wronged by a woman. And his indignation is righteous. So he's always fights with a little bit of fire and motivation, and like he's got some stank on his punches, dude. And if Piper wants to go in there and like just throw down and not respect the return fire, go get chin checked. Yeah, I mean, I understand why fighters do that, but you got to be able to back that up, man. I think he's overhyped. Wants generational wealth before. And that's what it like. You just get a little bit of taste. You get a little taste of the good life. And you don't want to go back. I'm not saying I'm any different. I'm not being a hypocrite. You get a little bit of that taste of the good life. And you don't want to go back. So yeah, all of a sudden, Mr. I'm destitute. I'll do anything. I really need this. Please, God, give me a contract. Give me a fight. Now it's, I'm the draw. I'm the fucking best in this. I've seen this story before. I've seen what happens when Icarus decides to fly too close to the sun. I've seen what happened to the wicked and proud when they decide to try. God, I fucking butchered that. I butchered that brand new song. They fucking fell off anyway, though. Jesse Lacey's a piece of shit. The line is off, yeah. I agree. Either he doesn't know what generational wealth is or is completely delusional being too. Yeah, exactly. Like, generational wealth is not only are you taken care of, but your kids are, and their kids after that. That's what generational wealth is. You have the wealth and the means to take care of yourself, your significant other, your kids, and then make sure that your children's children are set. That is generational wealth. You ain't fucking getting that on a fucking UFC contract, dog. Kind of yellow fucking rocks you're smoking, dude. I know it's New Jersey, but come on now. Imagine what Malcoon and Fluffy would do to Pike. I agree. It happens. Dude, should a man be faulted for having good taste? I ask you that. I proffer that. Should a man really be faulted for having good taste? Fair enough. You never denied it. You've always been consistent with that. So what can I do, man? I am what I am. That's all that I am. Of course, Dad. Respect. Respect. Bro picks. Zach, what up? Hippies ruin society. That's going a little far. They're a part of society. We all just a part of the pie, Cardone. We all just make up a piece of the pie, brother. Bunch of pussies. How's the heat? He asked Bropix. Bropix is on a fucking heater, dude. I always tell people this. Even if Justin has an off week, he does not stay down long. Because when he does have a good night or a good couple weeks or gets on a heater like he has a few times in 2023, you don't know about it. And I'm happy to support it and cheer the dude on. He is a stalwart of the community, been around for years. He's a chill barrage. And he's been killing it this year. And he bets decent sized units too. He ain't a little piker like me, dude. He'd been making some decent little money. They've been killing it this year, so man, shout out to him. Should have waited just a little bit longer. On what? Oh, dude, I love it. Yeah, for sure. Dude, he's been killing it. Yep. Homie Justin. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Well, boys, you know what I think? We're 2 hours in. We pretty much covered the fight card. Talked about my bets. Talked about my picks. I'm going to keep this going. This is going to be a 2.5 hour stream. So we will shoot the shit for the next 20 minutes or so. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. It's Friday. I got things to do. I got to check out these new goodies. I got a bubbler to christen. Priorities, gentlemen. Set them. Keep them. Okay. Cheers, boys. Gummy buns is the flavor today. Gummy buns. Everything Ari. I am a little bit spoiled with the prices nowadays. It is. I mean, a lot of people are spoiled. It wasn't too long ago where it was still like the Wild Wild West, man. The Wild Wild West. If Algio wins, I'm taking a vacation, but if he loses, I'm going on holiday. So what's the difference? Holiday vacation is longer, right? Holiday is just like what? A couple days? Is that what that means, Jackie boy? School me on the Northern English lingo. I know y'all say y'all don't have to put an A in front of it. Like, and I know I'm generalizing with just English people, but they'll be like, he's in hospital, not in the hospital, or they're on holiday, not on a holiday. You know what I mean? Oh, I got you. 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 Okay. 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 Holiday is what Aaron the dog is on. Timeout is what you're in. That's what he's on. That's what you're in. Timeout. Go in the corner. Don't ever say an unkind word about Aaron the dog again on my stream. Ever fucking ever, Zachary. No, I'm just playing around, man. It's just for fun. It's just for grins, Sammy. It's just for grins, Zachy. You can still listen to the show. You just can't type any smart ass comments for 5 minutes, dude. It's all good though. I'm just goofing. Blue wrench goofing. Max bet Algio. God. All right. Are you talking we talking Hernandez and Algio? Man, I think Algio wins, but I am passing, dude. Hernandez is too dangerous in the first round. That is one thing consistent about Alex Hernandez. He will win the first round. Bill Algio is kind of a jobber, dude. Let's be real. Senor Perfecto is kind of a jabroni. Alex Hernandez has beaten better fighters than Bill Algio in the first round. So I'm not picking Hernandez. I'm not picking Hernandez. I'm not betting Hernandez, but I'm not betting Algio either. I'm gonna pick him for the pub contest, but Maine, I ain't fucking betting no Bill Algio, dude. I'm gonna try to limit my jabroni bets as much as possible. I don't always do it, but it's hard not to, I guess, with this fight card. That's such a jobber card, but I don't know, man. I mean, Hernandez is a fraud. Algio's a jobber to me, so I can't get involved in that. Hernandez is an untrustworthy front-running fraud, and Algio's a jabroni. Pass. No, pass. Thank you. Pass. I don't hate it, dude. I don't think he's I don't know, man. I don't think he's Billy Q on the feet. Billy Q actually hits with some power on the feet, and he's a good boxer. I think Algio is kind of a jabroni. I think he's a better grappler than Hernandez. I think he's got better cardio, but that's it. Hernandez hits way harder. He's just more dangerous in the first round, so I don't want nothing to do with it. Lots of luck. Lots of luck with your max bets, gentlemen. And I'm serious. Like for Jackie Boy, Jackie Boy and I have gotten into it plenty of times. Jack and I have had serious like arguments where it's like, fuck you, motherfucker. And he's like, fuck me? No, fuck you, hillbilly. So it's like we've gone back and forth with it before. But like, so I'm not like, haha, I hope your max bet loses, Jack, you piece of shit. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, good luck, man. Like that, I'm a little nervous for it, but I'm picking Algeo too. That's all I'm saying. Billy Algeo and Alex Hernandez are both overconfident jobbers. Agreed. Who think they're humble. Agreed. Oh my God. Yes. Hernandez, I think, a little bit more self-aware. Hernandez is more self-aware. Bill Algeo really thinks he is something, though. Hernandez was a cocky young kid who got a couple wins, couple fluky type wins, started feeling himself a little bit too much, mouthed off to Cowboy, and got audited. But I think that like I said, I think he's a little bit more self-aware than Algeo. Because while Hernandez is kind of like untrustworthy and a front runner and kind of a one-round fighter, he has a little bit more to be cocky about. He can at least boast a Beneil Dariush knockout. What can Bill Algeo boast about? You know what I mean? And like Algeo still feels himself almost as much. And it's like, okay, jabroni, yeah, Senor Perfecto. Algeo's corny too, man. Like, I don't know, dude. He's always like trying to fucking pose and shit in the octagon and try and like style on people while he's getting his ass whooped. I think that's so corny, man. To be like trying to flex and shit when you're getting whooped on. It's just corny to me. I disagree with the striking. Absolutely the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think Hernandez is a better wrestler, though, and I think he's a better striker. But Algeo has better cardio. I don't know. I agree that Algeo says. I think Hernandez is a one-round fighter, but I do think Alex has the edge in striking. And we've seen him go 3 rounds recently and win. So I don't know, man. Like Hernandez has more upside. I'll say that. I don't think Algeo's ceiling is going anywhere. I think he's hit his ceiling. I don't know. I'm picking Algeo just because Hernandez has consistently shown that his cardio dips. But don't be shocked if he gets chin checked in the first round. Hernandez has done it before more than once. And Algeo is hittable, very hittable. That's the thing. Algeo is super duper hittable for a guy that acts like he's fucking Floyd. For real. So I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm so happy to pass on 75% of these fights. Couldn't be happier. Fair enough. Can't push back too much. Algeo, certainly more volume. Hernandez, certainly more power. Fair enough with Algeo being a little slicker. I think that's just, we're just splitting hairs, Jackie boy. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I'm happy to leave that one there, though. Best of luck, though. For real. I hope it comes through because I have nothing on it, but I'm a little worried for you. I'll say that. But best of luck, Jackie boy. It's all love. You old bud, you. Even though we do say fuck you to each other quite a bit. All right, so yeah. Real quick, go back over the picks. If you have any final words on these, speak now or hold your peace till Monday. Nothing there. I wouldn't be surprised if Aldridge got it done on the feet. She's the better striker. I heard people saying Montana was the better striker. That's like people talking about God, what was that fight? The people saying that Jasmine was a better striker than Tracy Cortez. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're just hoping your bet cashes. This is I heard people talking about Montana's better on the feet. The fuck she is. I think JJ will piece her up on the feet, but I think Montana will get the takedowns and choke her. So that's what I got there. But I have nothing on it. Staying away from it, man. I can see Munoz getting chin checked, but I think he's a better grappler by far. I think he could actually get the sub on a Richie Lang. I think Murata's going to smash her. Demopoulos, that money line is juicy, but I think that's a trap. Bobby Green might be a trap this week, but I think Demopoulos is a trap as well. It's too much, man. It's like it's if Murata is what I think she is, she will absolutely cover this line. Because I think Demopoulos is a little overrated. I think her personality gets her a little bit of credit that she doesn't like. She's pretty tough, but she's not the most durable. She plays jiu-jitsu, and let's be honest, she has pulled a couple fights out of her ass that she was very lucky to win. She was goddamn lucky that Silvana Juarez Gomez fight did not get stopped because she was a cunt hair from losing it. So, yeah, I think Murata is going to wrestle fuck her and smash her or submit her. Demopoulos is good, but she's also can be a jiu-jitsu nerd. So, I like Murata there. War Nate Maynes, bet him at plus 210. Giggity, let's go. I don't think Mendonça is anything special. I think, honestly, Nate Maynes should be slightly favored. Don't love the cut to 125, but he was bigger than Mendonça. He's going to be even bigger on the night. I think Nate Maynes is going to be a big old boy in there, and I think he's going to land a big old country haymaker on Mendonça and fucking turn his lights out. Nate Maynes by KO. Let's fucking go. Give me KK. I think she's just a better fighter. I think Belbita she's finer, but that fight will be fun, but I have no interest in that whatsoever as far as a bet. Just if you are betting this fight, congratulations. You are a filthy degenerate. Not that I think there's anything wrong with that. Best of luck. Best of luck, dude. That's all I can say. Haven't talked too much about this, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but Dober by KO is in my Spirit of the Pub podcast parlay. Dober money line is in the Pub podcast parlay this week. I think Dober's pretty safe. I think Dober is a better fighter than Ricky Glenn. I think he's a better striker, and I think he's going to knock Rick Glenn out. Rick Glenn's a jobber. Dober is high-end jobber / action fighter. Whereas I think Glenn is your middle of the road, standard fare, common jobber. Not a low-level jobber, mind you, but just a regular standard issue jobber. I got Buckley for the upset. No bet, just a lean, passing, but best of luck, Morono backers. I know Bro Picks is on him. Best of luck, Keep. Anybody else that's on Morono, good luck, man. I see a lot of people on Alex Morono this week. That's a chinny-ass dude facing a powerful striker. People love calling Morono tough. No, the fuck he is not. He's a good, skilled fighter, but tough is something that he is not. He's chinny. He's not chinny. He's not durable. All these guys are tough. All these guys have a baseline level of toughness, but relatively speaking, for a UFC fighter, no, he's not tough. Compared to his peers, no, he's not. He's chinny. He's been knocked out 4 times. I think he's going to be number 5 too. And I think Judo Thunder, Abdul Razak Al Hassan is going to lay the fucking lumber on Joe Pyfer. I think the hype train's getting stopped right here. I think Joe Pyfer a little too full of himself. I mean, he did what you do against GM3. You catch him early. Ian Heinisch did it. Fucking Ratlett did it. He did it. It's been done before. Woohoo! It's all been done. Tater Bow. So yeah, cool story. You try that against Al Hassan, you might get a different result. Judo Thunder Al Hassan is in the double dog parlay. Plus 360 is just a little bit too much for my dumbass. So I took the bait. If it's bait, I done took it. All right? And we just going to have to see what's what. We going to have to see what's what come tomorrow night. By God. For real though, man. These are two guys that either shouldn't be the dog or it should not be this much of a dog, respectively. Nate Mayness should not be the dog, honestly, given the level of competition he's fought. And Judo Thunder should not be that wide of a dog. He should have gotten the nod against Buckley. He should not be this wide of a dog. Joe Pyfer is still largely untested. What up, homie? What up, homie general? Shout out and salute to the general. Shout out and salute to the whole dome, man. Shout out to the whole Texas. Texas been in here strong. Shout out to the whole damn Texas. Shout out to the whole damn dome. Put her there, boys. Put her there, gents. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Turned into a pretty fun stream. About to wrap it up here shortly, but oh shit. Pyfer by KO. Oh my God, don't tell me that, General. God damn it. My good friend, the General, just broke my heart in two. No, I'm just playing. It could happen. Al Hassan was my latest addition. I don't have much on it, but. Well, it's the big show. The big bad show tonight. I can't drum and sing at the same time. It's harder than it sounds. Try and drum and sing at the same time. And make sure all your friends is there too. Because you might get embarrassed. What up, boy? What are you doing? You been in them woods? You going up in them deer woods this weekend? Yeah, I was just talking about you. I was just talking shit about you, dude. No, I'm just playing. It was good shit. I was talking shit, but it was good shit. Shout out to my dude right there. Big Show for making this fucking sick ass, dope ass, fucking pimp tight ass overlay that you're looking at right now. Adding a little production value to the channel. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all check out the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. Been talking about it throughout the stream. I thought dude, honestly, I sucked yesterday. And I apologize, man. I hadn't eaten that much and I was just running coffee and fumes and I thought I sounded like a fucking dumbass. So if the quality was bad, it's because of me. But it's good to be back. Gonna get back into the swing of things with that. But make sure y'all check out the podcast. It was good to be on stream with Cal. I thought y'all killed it. I thought I sounded like a fucking dickhead, but you know, sometimes you just do. But anyways, man, make sure y'all check out that podcast. And like I said, the podcast itself is show. You may not have seen this, my dude, but this is what I did with the podcast. I did make a little bet on it, but you know me, it's got to be some ridiculous plus money. So this was my podcast. I mean, this is my parlay. If my slow ass computer will put it up there. This is my spirit of the pub parlay. Like I was saying yesterday, I think Dober knocks him out, and I don't see Dawson Green going to the card. Dawson's winning the fight. This is a big spot for him, and I think he's going to look to make a statement. and I think he's going to grapple relentlessly. So I think one of two things is going to happen. He's either going to grapple relentlessly and get tired and get knocked the fuck out, which is what, oh, dude, that'd be fucking sick. But if he does grapple relentlessly and have success, I think he's going to put a smack pound and or submission. So I like that leg. I think Dawson gets it done if he's the one winning. I think Dober's going to chin check that jobber Ricky Glenn, and I think Murata smashing that titty hole. And I'm not even saying anything disrespectful by that either. She's proud of it. She wrote a book on titty hoeing. I ain't lying. How my life in titty hoe, Vanessa Demopoulos, my life in titty hoeing, and how I used it to how I parlay that into a UFC career or something like that. General taking notes. General likes Piper by KO. Montana JJ split. Agree. Titty Ho by highway robbery. I know I didn't ask the burning questions today, but I was in such a foul mood when it started. Hey, man, everybody that's here right now, thank Noah. Because if Noah hadn't come in and cheered your boy up a little bit, I was about to fucking say fuck this stream. And then when Jackie Boy came in, I perked up a little bit more. So, but man, if it weren't for Noah, I might not be here right now. Let's fucking go. Black lives matter. White lives matter. All lives matter. Now for real. Let's fucking go. I like Buckley, Allison, and Green. That's not a bad parlay, dude. The three-way Black Power parlay. Let's go. Shit, you better believe it. You better believe it. I'm going to take a deer and shoot its heart out with my 30-aught. Slam! What up, Blee? What up, Poop Dicks? He said, what's up, you peasants? Oh, yeah, peasant podcast. Mick, personal appearance is not show fodder. What up, dude? What are you doing, Mick? It was one of the best streams number-wise. Good. I'm glad. I thought I sounded like a fucking... I got closed like a fucking dickhead. And I thought I sounded like one, too. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit, Daniel's back. Oh, shit, I'm here. If Dawson's cardio holds up, he should have his way on the ground. I agree. I don't think he will. I was just talking about that, Mick. I agree with you. I think this is a very much a binary fight. Striker versus grappler. Whoever has their way is going to finish the fight. 25 minutes of Grant Dawson grappling hard and not getting the finish on Bobby Green, he is going to get tired. But if he is grappling hard and he's having success, like I was just saying, it's a big spot for Dawson, and I don't think he's going to fuck around. I don't think he's going to risk the judges' scorecards knowing like what kind of fighter Bobby is. I think he's going to look to make a statement. And I think the same thing with Bobby Green. Like, this is more of a winnable fight than some of Bobby Green's last opponents. I'm sorry, Dawson is not the threat that Dober is on the feet. He's not Islam Makhachev. So it's really just going to depend on how much success he has with the takedowns. This fight is going to be so fucking takedown dependent. It is not even funny. If Dawson is getting the takedowns, I agree with what Mick just said. He's going to have success, and I think he's going to end up choking or smashing Bobby Green. If he is not, he's going to get knocked out. This ain't fucking Jared Gordon. This ain't fucking... I'm sorry. Even Demir. Who is he fucking knocked out again in the UFC? Oh, he just knocked out some regional jabronis? Okay. He didn't fucking chin check. He didn't one punch Al Iaquinta Dude with a pretty good chin. Okay. You know what I mean? Oh, brother, I'm feeling that too. Hell, brother, oh my goodness gracious, I'm feeling that too. No, no lives matter. I hate all you fucks. I hate all you sons of fucking. Nah, please don't leave. I love all you. God, don't leave. God damn, don't leave. Dawson, Dober, Murata, and Algio. Great. Shout it from the rooftops, my dude. None of you fucking matter. I don't matter. I'm just some peasant just talking shit about dudes that would fucking beat me senseless. Smart. I just think he's overhyped. I think he's overhyped. He's a good fighter, but they are just pushing him, dude. And it's like Madsen, Gordon. Like Bobby Green's old, but he's still getting those kind of fights. And they're not real, like, he's just taking them. Like, I don't know, man. Bobby Green has a wealth of experience more than Grant Dawson. He's fought a much higher level of competition. Granted, not winning all of them, but and like I said, you're not gonna fucking get in Bobby Green's head. He's too crazy. You can't do that. You can't get in crazy people's heads. It doesn't work. Because they're just gonna say some crazy shit. Like they're so insane that like what your mind games, it just all gets scrambled. It just and they just plow right through it with whatever insane shit they were gonna say next. So like dudes like Mike Perry, Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green, you can't you can't rattle them because they're just insane. And they're just going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do when they get in there. So it's just, are you better than them or not, basically? Are you a better fighter than them? But the mental, nah, there ain't no fucking, man, please. Bobby Green is wild, dude. And you better fucking believe if Bobby Green wins this fight, he's going to get on the mic and say something crazy. Because that's what he does because that's Bobby Green. That's what I like about Bobby Green. He's off his nutter. He's a fucking wild man. Wild man that is Bobby Green is a high-end jobber like a motherfucker, dude. Bobby Green is an action fighter. Way closer to, I'm not going to say he's the gatekeeper of the division, but he is the gatekeeper of the back of the division. He is the one that gatekeeps who enters the rankings. He's that type of gatekeeper. He's not a gatekeeper for contenders, but he's a gatekeeper for the rankings. I think that's a fair assessment. And yeah, plus 310. Hey, dude, if it's a trap, damn it, boys, I done fell right in it. That's all I'm saying. He's not. That's why I love the Pub Podcast Parlay. And I love the spirit of the Pub Podcast Parlay. I think Grant Dawson, if he wins, I think it's a ground and pound finish. Woo! 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 Dawson about to get fucking sunned, dude. He's about to get his ass whooped. Bobby Green gonna put a butt whooping on that boy. No lives matter parlay. Belbitza, Titty Ho, Jabroni Glenn. Lord have mercy. Probably you're right. But how many? And how much effort will it take him to get them? Bobby Green does not have poor takedown defense. It's not just like, so yeah, to your point, I don't think that Grant Dawson is going to get 0 takedowns in this fight. I think he's probably going to get, hopefully he gets like 1 or 2 and then gets gassed out and then gets knocked the fuck out. But let's not act like Grant Dawson is Islam. First of all, we're not going to act like Grant Dawson is Islam Makhachev. We're not going to act like don't act like you've never seen. I'm not talking just to me. I'm talking about anybody that's on Dawson. Don't act like you've never seen the motherfucker gas against fighters that do that. I'm just saying, if he gasses against Bobby Green, he's going to fucking get it, dude. So I hope that I was saying this yesterday. Shout out to Cal. If you're on Grant Dawson, you better fucking hope he's worked on that cardio. You better fucking hope he don't get tired against Bobby Green. That's all I'm saying. I think Grant Dawson should be the favorite. I do not think he should be this much of a favorite. Grant Dawson being like almost a minus 500, that means he's winning the fight like 8 times out of 10. I don't think that's true. He hasn't fought a high enough level of competition to warrant that. And he's shown like there's some red flags on the Dawson side, man, that just like plus 310. Nah, if it's a sucker's bet, I'm a sucker. I've been that guy before. Maybe I'm that this week, but yeah, that's what it is to me. Yeah. He can't keep getting away with it. Yeah, that's right. You heard right. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Now, boys, hold on just a collar picking a minute there, partner. You just hold what you got, boo. Drop the link. Well, we can go settle this outside if you want to. You wanted to go set? You wanted to step outside? Nah, I'm just playing. What up, big Moise? What up, big Soulfly recorder of he recorded Soulfly. What up, Moise? Okay, Moise, hit me with it. Who am I going to be riding the carousel with this week, brother, man? You tell me. You tell me, Moise. Who's giving me that spin on the carousel? Is it going to be Bobby Green? Is it going to be Nate Maynes? Is it going to be Judo Thunder Al Hassan? Combination. Or combination. Great. Shit, Moy's about to fight everybody. Moy's spraying the block indiscriminately. Got smoke for everybody, dude. He don't even care. He don't care about nothing. He don't care about his life. He don't care about other people's lives. No lives matter. Just as good time as any. I knew this day would come. God damn it, boys. I knew this day would come sometime. All right. Grant Dawson isn't Islam, and let's not pretend Bobby has hand. I mean, he put hands on you. He put hands on me. Bobby Green can box, dude. Don't front like Bobby Green can't box. That's the thing. Bobby's old. He has jobber tendencies, but he's a high-end jobber, man. Bobby Green is a high-end action fighter. He good. Is he great? Yeah. I don't know, but he's good. Bobby Green's floor is extremely high. His ceiling is limited. I think we've seen Bobby Green's ceiling, but he has a very high floor. Does that make sense? Am I making any kind of sense? And I think his floor warrants a little bit more goddamned respect than plus 310. That's all I'm saying. We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't fucking know. I have very, very little invested in this fight card because I think it fucking sucks a big fat fucking dick. It's littered with jabronis, littered with jobbers. I'm ready for it to just come and go. Like a fucking fart in the wind, dude. Let's just get this next couple weeks out of the fucking way. Bring on 294 for the love of fucking God. Let's just, God, please. I'm sick of these fucking shit ass fight cards, man. It's just, it's getting to be a chore talking about them. Some fight card, when it's an awesome fight card, it's a labor of love. Like, it's just, you can't wait to like talk about the fights and bet on the fights. These kinds of fight cards, it's like, just feel like it's just, I'm doing these streams out of obligation to like keep up appearances kind of deal, you know? Like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I need to get out of here. He's volume against dudes that can strike. Let me ask you this. Let me throw a scenario out. Let me fire a little shush in your face. Let me throw a little, Daddy got a new plan. We'll go down to two piece. We'll fire a shush in his face. No, we'll against higher level strikers, he's a volume puncher. If you are not a good striker or you are the lesser striker, Bobby Green can both check your chin and turn your foot. Like, he can turn your lights out. And Grant Dawson, let's not act like Grant Dawson is undefeated. Let's not act like he's never been stopped before. He got knocked out by a jabroni. He ain't no good striker, dude. So, yes, Bobby Green does not have the hands of the top of the division. He doesn't have hands like Justin or Dusty or Fiziev or the Bronx or Makachev. Dawson. Believe that shit, Playboy. You better believe he got better hands than Grant Dawson. And if Grant Dawson gets tired, Bobby Green going to start stuffing them takedowns. Bobby Green got a sprawl player, and against a tire fight, I see what Bobby Green does against a dude that is like, fuck, I've got to get these takedowns. And they ain't coming. Oh, the baby. So we're going to see, man. It's a striker versus grappler. And Dawson being able to either get or not get the takedowns is what this fight is going to hinge on. This fight will be predicated on Grant Dawson's ability to either get or not get the TDs, period. That's all I'm going to say on it. I'm sick of wasting my breath on this fuck-ass fight card, dude. I want to thank everyone that's come through, and I truly hope that you gentlemen have a lovely, profitable Saturday night. Bring it, dude. You think that's a punishment, dude? Moise, you already know. You know, and I know. You've seen me riding that carousel with that stupid cowboy hat, that shit kicker hat, and a big stupid. Hey, Moise, hey, what are you doing? Yay, carousel time, shit. Hey, it's nothing. It's nothing, man. I'll ride the carousel. Well, you ain't find me. Hell no, I don't live in Texas. Hell fucking no. I'm from Arkansas. Shit, I'm from right next door. I ain't in Texas. And I ain't fighting nobody neither now. I mean, if you bring the fight to me, I will defend myself. But I'm a man of peace, Daniel. I'm an old man of peace. Now, 10, 15 years ago, be a different story. But I would also beat the living fuck out of me 10 or 15 years ago. So, yes. but I'm in Maryland. If you must know. Triple threat match. Oh, wrestling match? Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, we talking about the squared circle? Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. I think Dawson winning looks like a GMP finish. I like Jackie Boy's take. Bobby will fight off the choke, and I see him just like turtling up, and Dawson just smashing him with like punches to the side, like hitting him in his glove and crack. You know what I mean? Like, and the ref just that's enough. You got to move, fighter. You got to move, and then just waving it. You may have the cock advantage, but it's not 8 inches. I don't think your dick is 8 inches bigger than mine. See, this is why I need to go, because now it's getting weird. Now I'm just going stream of consciousness, like just banter, and it's getting ridiculous. Threesome, Vanessa, 2 cents, Belbita, no. Moise, you talking about a 2 cents, and you talking about 2016 2 cents. That 2 cents enjoyed himself, but alas, that ship has sailed. I'm a happily married man. I love my wife to death, but now, yeah, if you talking 2016 2 cents, if you talking player TC, yeah, in there like swimwear. Ladies, how we doing? Nah, man, I'm just playing around. R-rated carousel, great. Relatively speaking, he's like, if we're talking about him versus his level or better of a striker, nah, he's a volume puncher. I agree with that. He'll be here all week, boys. Be sure to tip your waitress. Titty Ho going to hell with her 50. Great. The 50-inch reach. Her fucking T-Rex arms. Her fucking alligator arms, dude. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of why I'm on Green. It's like, yeah, he'll push the pace, he'll get the takedowns, he'll land some ground and pound. I'm thinking that if this fight goes how I want it to, I'm thinking third or fourth round. I don't know when it's going to be, but one of those takedowns, Bobby Green's going to stuff it really easily. Bobby will either float around and get like around to his back where it's like body lock, where he gets one hook in, punching him with the other. So it'll either be that, or Dawson will flop to his back, and then Bobby will stand back up. But at some point, Dawson will shoot a sloppy takedown, and that'll be the beginning of the end. Bobby will either stuff it, like I said, float around to the side, start punching him with the side, and having, what I'm talking about. I'm not describing it very well. There's probably a term for it, but I can speak more intelligently on striking than I can grappling. Yeah. If Dawson gets tired against Green, he's getting knocked out. He's not going to last. Bobby works at too high of a clip. He's kind of a shark too, man. If he sees his opponent hurt or tired, like it's no, he doesn't really play well. He does. I can't say he doesn't play with his food, because he does, but I don't think he will in this spot. I cannot say that he doesn't play with his food, because I've definitely seen him do that. But here, nah. I think he plays with his food when he knows it's kind of like, I don't know. Bobby's wild. Yeah. Hey, dude, how many times had Al been knocked out before that? Riddle me that Batman. Best of luck, brother. I ain't telling you to do that now, but best of luck to you. Let's fucking go. That's why I like the money line. I mean, I think if Bobby's having his way, it's a knockout. Yeah, agreed. I don't think he'll like one. It'll be Dawson. He's gonna desperately go for takedowns no matter what. I just think that Bobby's gonna overwhelm him. I think the fight will end with Dawson sitting on his butt against the cage, Bobby teeing off on him, and the ref just pulling him off. I cannot wait to get this bullshit over with. I cannot wait till 294, man. It wouldn't stun me, but I agree it'll be like a TKO stoppage. Oh yeah. Now Tuesday, if you come to this channel on Monday, there is going to be some Hickson Ty Zinedine propaganda spewed, and there ain't no shame in my game about it neither. It is next week, this coming week. Thank you for reminding me, Moise. Thank you so much. This is why you're the man. Not only because you recorded Soulfly, not only because you're the owner and operator of the carousel, but because you reminded me that next week, this coming week, is Hickson fight week. Hickson Zinedine is going to put on Dana White Contender Series. So yes, you were right. Next week, we go to MMA Twitter war, so to speak. Never forget, right, Jackie boy. This is supposed to be a 2.5 hour stream, man. We're almost 3 hours, but my tummy's grumbling. I need to get some lunch. I need to christen these pieces. The old lady's probably already christened it, but I agree. Let's go. Hicks season. I like it. Hashtag Hicks season. Hickson are homeless. Not that much. Not a fucking soul. Grant Dawson gonna get no fucking. Not saying he'll never get a fight with Makhachev, but he's gonna need like 2 or 3 more wins. And some of the guys he's gonna have to fight. Whew. Could you imagine Dawson versus Justin Gaethje? Shoo. Season. It's just short for season, like a stylized way of saying SEASON. Like it's so and so season. Like I think it's a playoff, like whatever season, like hunting season or this season, like the season for this, and that's just a shortened form of it. So not me. Dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Dawson gets stopped at the gates at like in his next like fight or so. Even if he beats Bobby Green, which is possible. Unfucking real. I'm not telling you to name and shame, but I'm not telling you to not name and shame. And if it's somebody that I know that I fuck with, I'll give him a hard time. But I'm not telling you to name and shame him, but that's fucking wild, dude. That is unfucking real. I just don't think in a 5-round fight, which is all it does, is probably yeah. No, thank you. Thank you, no. Chinrot, Frotz, and P-Head will never fight each other. Yeah, it's a bunch of fagotry. Old enough. Too old, brother. Too old. Yep. Hey, that's right. That's right. You heard right. Yep. 24. 24, 25, something like that. That's what we're going with. Nah, bro. I'm late 30s. Late 30s. About as late as you can get in these damn 30s. I feel like a fucking old cunt. Tell you that. Dude, my late 30s self would beat the living dog shit out of my like 20 something year old self. Granted, in my 30s, I did started to train martial arts. So I like, yeah, it's with a few years of training, but still, I'm smarter. I'm way smarter than what I was back then. The 20 something year old me thought he could fight. I got into more fights when I was younger, but dude, I would fuck my 20 something year old self up. A dude that got into fights, thought he could fight and couldn't. One of those. One more than I lost, but I definitely got my ass whooped, dude. And thinking back to that, it's like, dude, myself now, oh my God. Beat the Christ out of that dumb fuck. Talk about fights! Just want to be in chat. Talk about fights. Oh, wait. Yeah, if we're talking 8-inch total, sure. 8 inches like over the like an 8-inch like, dude, yeah. That's like elephantitis, dude. No. No. Pushing it. You pushing it today, Daniel. You're gonna force my timeout finger now. Have y'all seen pictures of 2016? No, dude. No. Negatory good buddy. Negatory good buddy. Honestly, dude, she's hot. I don't think she's that hot. I don't. I know she's considered hot, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. I've had sex with women that I think are hotter than her. Not that many. It's not like I don't have like 10 dimes on my fucking body count, but like I've got 1 or 2, 8, 9 dimes. Like, and yeah, a couple of them had prettier face. I don't think she's that hot. I really don't. I don't know, man. Actually, yeah, we all fucked her. We all fucked. Now, no, don't get me wrong either. I've betted much worse. I've betted a couple stinkers now too, boys. Don't shit. I'm not some fucking Casanova or anything, but I don't think she's that hot. I'm not saying she's ugly, but she's just like, that is not the like. If it was, not saying I'd be able to pull any of them because I probably would. They'd probably take one look at me like, you are way too low class. But if I saw her in like a group of her fucking friends, I would probably not like try and go after her. Whether I ended up pulling anything or not, probably not. Like, I would not be trying to spit game. I would try and like probably holler at one of her friends. She's just got like a weird like critter face. She looks like I don't know. She's got like a weird like chipmunk / muskrat face. It's weird. Boys, oh yeah, I've fallen on some grenades now. Fallen on some grenades. I fuck some super duper fat chicks. Dude. Had my fair share. Like I said, I'm no Casanova, but there's been a couple that I'm proud of in there. That's all. That's all it is. All right, I'm getting out of here. This stream, the quality of this stream is deteriorating very rapidly. This is why I don't have a bigger channel. Because like any like regular person, like YouTube person sees this and they're like, this is filth. This is fucking misogynistic trash. So whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Suck my fucking taint. I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah. Couple big girls in there, dude. Some cute, some not so cute. It is what it is. It's like the 40-year-old virgin said, dude. It's like Jay says in the 40-year-old virgin. You're going to be bad at this shit first. You just run through them. Bang, 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 bang. Just knock them out. You got to get your rounds in, dude. You got to get your rounds in. That's how you build the confidence. All right. That's it. I'm putting the song on. It's been real. It's been fun. It hadn't been real fun. It was kind of fun. It was like, this stream was like a 7, 6.5, 7. There's been worse, certainly. But there's been better before, certainly, too. But I do want to thank everyone that was a part of it. I've had enough of you fucking degenerates, and I'm sure y'all had enough of me, too. All right, boys. Like I said, thank you to everyone that came through today. It was an okay stream. For one that I was incredibly tardy for, I do appreciate everyone coming through and chopping it up. Best of luck to all you boys. Make sure y'all check out the latest episode of the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. That is Pub Sports Radio's podcast that you can find wherever you can find podcasts. Wow, what a great reading. Yeah, check it out, man. iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Spotify, etc. Shout out to Big Show, Mills, and Cal for that episode yesterday. I thought I sucked ass on it, but they were pretty fucking good. So yeah, man, check that out. If you haven't already, sign up for the pub contest. It's free and easy to sign up for, but you do have to actually be good at predictions to win it. Like me, dude. I've won it twice. I'm going for number 3. So if you think you're better than me at predicting, prove it, motherfucker. Sign up for the contest. I'll be there Saturday night, tomorrow night. I need to put my Tapology picks in too, man. But I'll be back Monday to recap this fucking not even mid card. This fucking card sucks, but it is what it is, man. We got UFC fights again. I'll be back Monday. Next Wednesday will be a brand new episode of the Cosmic Countdown. I thought the inaugural episode of this series was a fucking hit. And wouldn't you know it, Aaron and I already have not one, but 2 of our top 100 favorite movies in common. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this Wednesday. Monday, I'll be back to talk about the fights and what happened. Eat crow if I need to. Then Wednesday, we got another Cosmic Countdown. And then Thursday is another episode of the Pub Podcast. So, man, I'm looking forward to getting some UFC fights in there. Hopefully they deliver, and hopefully we all make a little bit of money. So best of luck, boys. Y'all are the shit. Shout out to the fucking Dome. The Dome came through here strong, as always. Y'all are the best. Have a good weekend. This has been just my 2 cents, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace!